Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. And what I'm looking at is a beer from Greater Good. This is the Pulp. It is a juicy New England style hazy IPA, clocking in at 8% alcohol by volume. Greater Good Brewery is located in Worcester, Massachusetts. It is America's first and only, as far as I know, all imperial brewing company, meaning that everything they brew is 8% or higher. And they do brew a lot of juicy New England style IPAs. I have had this before, but I never reviewed it, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you guys today. I went to the brewery a couple of times, took the girlfriend out there. They have great, flights available, a lot of really good IPAs, some good stouts. They do have a barrel age program, and they have some really amazing bar food to go that complements the beer very well. So anyway, really cool brewery. I highly encourage anybody that's in Massachusetts, in the Worcester area, to check out Greater Good. Really good stuff. So let's go ahead and pour up this beer and see what we are working with. It does say Nectar of the Hop Gods on the label. There is your pour. Nice, hazy, yellowish orange appearance with about a finger and a half. White, kind of a creamy looking head. It's a good looking beer in the glass. Smells pretty juicy. Some nice tangerine notes, a little bit of mango. Maybe a touch of guava in there as well. So very juicy. Not really getting much pineapple. It's more mango, tangerine citrus, a little bit of guava. There's a little bit of a wheat malt aroma as well. Smells pretty good, but pretty straightforward. This is the regular pulp. They have a whole lineup. They have the Pulp Daddy. They have the Sour Pulp. They have the, there's a lot of different beers in this lineup. This is the original Pulp. Smells really good. Not really too complex on the aroma. Some tropical fruit, little tangerine, and that wheat malt. Smells like a really good, nice, juicy, bready type IPA. So, without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers. Very nice. It's juicy. You're getting the tangerine, you're getting the guava, and that mango leads into a nice bready center. You're getting some really nice wheat bread notes, some lightly toasted wheat bread flavor in the middle of the sip, and then the finish is kind of drying. It's juicy throughout, but the finish is kind of drying, probably in part because of the 8% alcohol and just the hop bite that you get on the back end as well from the hops that they're using kind of dry out the palate. It's very inviting when I go back in for another sip. The body is relatively light for 8%. I guess you could say that it's on the low end of medium. The carbonation as well, low end of medium. It's crisp, it's clean, it's refreshing. It's very sessionable for an 8% beer. Very nice. Very nice and smooth. Some nice head retention, nice glass lacing. You can see some streaming bubbles. Well, maybe you can't because it's kind of hazy. But there's some streaming bubbles going up the glass as well. Nice effervescence to it. Really an enjoyable beer. They, like I said, Greater Good. This is the original Pulp. They do have some other beers that kind of take this beer to the next level. So this is pretty standard. But for what they're trying to do here with just a nice juicy IPA, I think they succeeded immensely. So I'm going to go with a 95 out of 100. I think it's a solid A. Definitely worth checking out if you are new to the Greater Good beer family and you haven't had any of their stuff. This will be a good starter beer because it kind of lets you know what they're all about. It's one of their staples, and then you can kind of branch off into some of the other ones that they make in the Pulp lineup. They have some great beers and a great experience if you actually get to go to the brewery. They get some flights, get some really good food, and you'll be well on your way. So with that being said, that'll do it for this beer review, guys. 95 out of 100 for the Pulp from Greater Good Brewing Company out of Worcester, Massachusetts. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and until next time, everybody. Cheers.